It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. For Indiana, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. Closing out the season now, Kenny, a topic that's always under debate. How important is momentum heading into the playoffs?
Well, younger teams, it helps their confidence. You know, and veteran teams, sometimes they can just turn it on when it matters.
This is what I call basketball math. Some clubs choose health over momentum, but all other things being equal, momentum matters. It's like E equals MC squared.
That's what I was
almost
like,
exactly like that.
Yeah,
Right.
and the Pythagorean theory.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
So A equals C.
No, A is greater than C.
C is greater than A.
That might be true.
I didn't think there was going to be math. Here's Kevin Harlan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls. Win against them would do them wonders. 0-3 so far in the season.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Interesting that they looked confident going in. But as the game wore on, I thought the crowd affected their performance down the stretch.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, the Warriors are the ultimate super team, and their presence has set off an arms race. Now, for those teams in the middle of the pack, a Cinderella run has never been more of a long shot. The question becomes, when is pretty good not nearly good enough for both fans and ownership? Back to you.
Well, D.A. hitting the reset button can be a painful process. Some teams in reality, Doris, are out of the playoff picture right now. They've entered the evaluation phase of their season. Talk about what is involved there in that process.
Well, we've seen this before, Kevin, and there are nights where we're covered games where we know, okay, this is an organization that is assessing things from top to bottom. So which players, particularly the young players, need minutes so that they can accelerate their development? Which veterans are going to be a long-term part of the equation, because then you want the young guys and those veterans to have their collective experience start to grow. So there's a lot going on here from an evaluation standpoint when you're out of the playoff picture.
Great reveal of the front office and the way they think and want to process things. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Murray out there with Levine, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Here's Sabonis. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. Down low, and Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
For Indiana, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Westbrook against Murray. Now, here's Westbrook. D right on him. Tipped away. Murray right side. Kept alive. Markkanen good.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
It's all in by the Bulls.
A nightmare quarter for this guy. Simply can't buy a bucket.
Murray kicks to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
For 3, Westbrook hands it from downtown.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
The Bulls leading by 6. On the wing, Levine. The pass to Carter. Back to Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That's just tremendous quickness. It makes Levine difficult not to foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I think, guys, one thing about Levine, raw prospect in college, raw when he entered the pros, and now just starting to polish up that game.
And so Levine nails both of them.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
So the wing on the left. Westbrook against Murray.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
Russell Westbrook's mantra is, why not? Way of daring himself to greater heights.
I think, Kevin, in time, it became a way to build confidence to take on the world. That why not? Who says you can't? He lives by that maxim, and I love it, Kevin.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, the fire, the passion. Russell Westbrook plays the game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Now Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana on D, trailing here by 8. Murray the pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look for Durant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Evans against Levine. The 3. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Evans. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, Westbrook has really improved that perimeter game. He has honed it, and it is sharp.
Carter kicks to Markkanen. Bogdanovich against Durant. The shot's good. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know what? They played well, but just not well enough. And close games really test where your team is at.
You know, Greg, that's a great point. They just didn't have enough to flip that last switch, and losses like that stick with you for some time.
Now here's Evans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Carter with the block, and he's able to get it back. Evans feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Evans missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. LaVine, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
I'll tell you, LaVine's a guard, but he has the quickness, the hops. He's difficult to stop in there.
Westbrook against Murray. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine, another highlight reel finish.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Good on the bucket. That's now 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Murray with it. Westbrook picks him up. Durant for three. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one. I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
In the corner, it's LaVine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Westbrook finds Turner. Back to Westbrook. Bogdanovich looking around. Westbrook against LaVine. Pass to Sabonis. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Sabonis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
I don't think many knew what to expect from Domantas Sabonis after his trade to Indiana. But what they got is a very smart basketball player who's got size, feel, and skill.
Indiana making some changes. Tyler Zellers checked in for Turner. Taurean Prince comes in for Bogdanovich. And Satoransky subbed in for Evans. Now here's Durant. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And for Sabonis, a big part was just getting more chances to develop.
And I think, Kevin, we see that quite often with young players. But his most impressive aspect is the court awareness he possesses. Let's remember, Domantas has Arvydas, one of the all-time great big men passers, as his dad.
Prince, the pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team from outside the arc. But they recover it. Indiana moving it around. Back to Prince. And the layup's good off the glass. Prince has got his first bucket of the night.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
Drills it from outside.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pacers trail by 12. Passes it to Sabonis. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Off the inbound, no good. Durant, the pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here is Satoransky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go from 11. That one drops for him.
From the opening tip, he's been active and working for good looks. He's been pretty accurate.
Melton passes to Durant. to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He has 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pacers trail by 12. Westbrook kicks to Satoransky. Durant against Westbrook. Back to Satoransky. From deep, Prince. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
Two.
That's good from Valentine. You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble, so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night by night. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving, right, or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here. Pass to Melton. There's the dish to Durant. Here's Portis. Another shot. Unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Prince against Durant. Prince misses.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
From outside, off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now, here's Satoransky. Not a lot of room. Sabonis with the bucket. Chicago calls timeout. With an almost entirely new group here. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Pacers. The Bulls leading by 12. Murray kicks to Carter. There's the pass to Levine. Over Evans. That one wide left.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Murray outside. Outside Levine. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Murray against Holiday. Evans finds Turner. Poke loose. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Levine feeling it out a bit. Over Evans. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. Pacers trail by 14. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Murray outside. To the right side. Outside, Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 13 points.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Outside, Holiday. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray, the pass to Carter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right, Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
They've got Tyler Zeller. Prince out there with Leaf. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Satoransky kicks to Leaf. Pass to Prince. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Holiday. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Melton passes to Carter. Here's Melton. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Prince outside. Satoransky in the corner. Passes it to Leaf. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 20. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot.
In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it is always contingent on the team, Kevin. If you think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo Showtime type teams, right? They could sustain it. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
Markkanen with it. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Satoransky in the corner. Back to Holiday. Down low. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. Traps in the tray. He's got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Bulls. Right now, the sixth best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, the Pacers, a couple spots below.
And seeing where Indiana is, what a nice turnaround this season has been for them compared to just a year ago. They couldn't afford to suffer through another campaign like that.
They did a very good job putting that in the rear view and moving forward this season. They still have a long way to go to be considered a top team, but they've definitely made progress.
To the middle, Carter, the pass to Melton. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Leaf. Lets it go with a three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
It's Durant on the wing. From deep. Chicago working now with a new shot clock. Tries yet again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Evans kicks to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Over Murray. Turner trying to free himself up and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Bogdanovich finds Westbrook. 9 feet out. It's blocked. Down low. Here's Murray. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Evans dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Evans. Back to Bogdanovich. That shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. In the corner, it's Levine. And that one goes long.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Westbrook, no good. The Bulls leading by 23. Murray kicks to Portis. It's Durant on the wing. From 11 feet away, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him. It's really kind of cool, Kevin.
Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. He is covered by Bogdanovich. For 3, Murray goes back up. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Another miss by Westbrook. And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Leaf passes to Evans. And the dunk by Evans.
And Evans there showing the ability to elevate. When you let him get near the bucket, he has the ability to hurt your feelings.
And the pass to Portis. Murray left side over Westbrook. Again, the miss by Murray. Pacers trail by 20. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook? The alley-oop, my goodness, that's pretty.
Pass to Portis. Durant finds Portis. Murray against Westbrook. Shoots from the line, and there's Levine on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Evans against Levine, outside Westbrook. From deep. He's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now.
Westbrook right through the D for the layup. Westbrook's got 15.
There's no containing Russell Westbrook with that kind of deep post position. Supreme athleticism, great instincts.
Murray kicks to Levine. Pass to Durant over Bogdanovich. And it's Durant missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Turner. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
They are just killing him on the interior.
To the inside. Durant, that's good. 12 points for him.
Well, he's so effective close to the rim because Kevin Durant has the size, he has the feel, and he knows he can score at will.
Bogdanovich passes to Westbrook. Kicks it to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Leaf. Shoots over Portis. Leaf, no good.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Levine. Evans with some nice D.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Poked away and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And checking out some stats for Tyreke Evans. He's really producing here second half of the season. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And here are the numbers for Turner. He's been more than solid over the last month. First in three-point shooting, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. To the wing on the left. Leave kicks to Bogdanovich. Murray against Westbrook. Over Murray. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 20. Inside, kick out to Levine. Outside Durant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Puts it up. That one's good from the corner. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Westbrook against Murray. Now the pass to Leaf. Turner with it. Can't connect from 13 feet out. To the paint, stolen by Evans. 1 second left. And so it's Chicago, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You look like you're in a great flow. What is happening out there?
My teammates doing a great job of looking for me. I'm just trying to finish plays. Post up is working for us a little bit. So, I think the second half they're going to come on me and double a little bit. So I got to kick out the shooter for good shots.
We'll see how the adjustments work. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Chicago came ready to play. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls. Let's go.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Westbrook. And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Levine is out there with Murray. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
And then Durant with the jam.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Evans passes to Sabonis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Number 1, Miles Turner.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Bulls. He kicks it to Markkanen. Back to Murray. Five to shoot. Durant dishes to Carter. Here's Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Westbrook double team. Here's Sabonis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Markkanen kicks to Durant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The offensive prowess of Kevin Durant. We knew it even back in high school, but winning the NBA scoring title at age 21, Doris, that really sealed the deal.
Yeah, in fact, Kevin, becoming the youngest player to ever win a scoring title. He's obviously gone on to do it multiple times. And to me, where he's really advanced is his ability to make plays for the teammates around him. Kevin Durant prides himself on affecting winning at both ends of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
Durant nails both of them. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Levine against Evans. Over Levine. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Inside. Tips it up.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Evans against Levine. Evans finds Turner. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the 3-ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
Outside, Levine. Turner comes with the double team and the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Markkanen.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 20 points for Kevin Durant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, it looks like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
On the wing, Levine. Covered by Evans. Carter outside. At the elbow, Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Evans. Doris, for both charting game action and improving player health, the players now are being tracked by the player tracking devices or chips in their jersey during a game.
I love it, Kevin, because what it enables teams to do is measure the impact and the toll it can take on a player. For example, we now know that player X ran 5 miles on this particular night in this game action environment. And what that affords you is, okay, if you have a back-to-back situation, then you're going to be more careful with that player's minutes the next night. Or if it's an off day, Kevin, you can just say to that player, listen, unless we're doing a walkthrough, you're not involved. I want you off your feet and recovering. Anything that helps the competitive environment that these players are playing in, I'm all for it, Kev.
That was an excellent example. I like that. And he sinks the second. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Westbrook up top, defended by Durant. Fires from deep. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Murray surveying the D. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. And it falls over the rim and in. Sabonis has got 12.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Murray kicks to Durant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Evans against Levine. Passes it to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Durant against Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Shooting one.
The Bulls leading by 20. There's the feed to Durant. Down low, Carter. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Carter's got his second basket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Westbrook against Durant. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
For Indiana, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Zeller, he's checked in for Turner. Leaf comes in for Sabonis. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Satoransky's subbed in for Tyreke Evans. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Melton passes to Carter. Prince against Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Indiana. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Westbrook. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Melton, no good. Pacers trail by 19. Satoransky looking around. Pass to Leaf. No one near him. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists tonight. Chicago leading by 17. The pass to Melton. Now here's Portis. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Kicks to Valentine. Clock at 4. Launches it. Westbrook pulls it in. Indiana's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Durant with it. Westbrook picks him up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
The Bulls have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
One shot.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Satoransky against Portis. Leaf. Rebound by the Bulls. Portis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside for Durant. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant, and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
Pass to Leaf. Passes to Westbrook. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Indiana again missing. Chicago's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Now here's Satoransky. D right on him. A nice shot by Zeller.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Carter outside. Portis kicks to Durant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Knocked loose. Right side, Portis. 5 on the clock. Durant attacking. He gets it in there. Durant's got 30 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Durant against Westbrook. Satoransky in the corner. Back to Westbrook. The three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. That one good for 2.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Chicago calls timeout.
Start it.
See the stats for Prince. How last month turned out for him? 11th in steals and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Gentlemen. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. The Pacers in 5th.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. To the middle. Shot's good by Leaf. Leaf's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Outside, Levine. Down low, here's Portis over Prince. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bulls have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's the Pacers now. 1:33 left in the third. Satoransky, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Satoransky. Holiday against Murray. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. Chicago leading by 21. Outside, Levine. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Murray against Holiday. Pass to Satoransky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Feeds to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Holiday, the pass to Leaf. Chalk up 2 there. Leaf's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, Kev, this is what you're looking for on offense. Take advantage of the big man you have. Get him an easy look at the rim.
For 3, Levine, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
All right, offensively, okay, let's make sure we get into something. All right, we're just playing again. We don't have our spacing. All right, know who we have out there. All right, and take advantage of it. Come on, come on.
You can tell by his voice there, GA, the offense looking uncharacteristic to him.
The spacing and ball movement is important, and right now, the coach just wants them to be sharper.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taurean Prince is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Prince against Portis. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Melton, guarded by Holiday. Melton passes to Portis. Down low. Valentine's shot, good.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
Guarded by Prince. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember the foundational sport in the United States of America is football. And the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have have on the long-term business success in terms of, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future, it'll be fascinating to look back and say, wow, this was a seminal moment for both sports.
Great perspective. The baseline J, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. There's the pass to Melton. Now here's Portis. Over to the left wing. Prince with the defensive effort. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Bogdanovich finds Turner, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That's good from Turner.
See, I love the way Miles Turner plays on both ends of the floor. I know his numbers don't necessarily jump out of the page for you. This guy is so disruptive, though, guarding the paint for his team.
Turner against Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Sweet little floater. 26 points for him.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And for Turner, he has shown he is one of the better shot blockers in the NBA.
Well, Kev, he's got incredible wingspan that seems to let him get to everything. He's got incredible timing when drivers are coming into the paint. I think the more minutes this guy gets, the more of a chance he has to lead the league in blocks.
Causing turnovers really gives you an advantage.
Well, it makes things easier for sure, Greg. Their activity on the defensive end is what caused that steal.
Indiana moving it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And really, this is where efficiency matters. Value every possession.
You simply have to make smart decisions. You're only hurting yourself with these miscalculations.
Here's Melton. He kicks to Carter. Shoots over Satoransky. That one a little long. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Turner. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
But Kevin, Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Melton passes to Carter. Shoots over Satoransky, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Holiday. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 6 assists now in the game. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Pass to Portis. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. The Claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Guarded by Prince, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Evans comes in for Bogdanovich. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Satoransky. And Chicago has possession. Murray outside. Passes it to Portis. Got it from 16 feet.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Murray, the pass to Durant. Levine against Westbrook. Pass to Murray. Durant in the corner. Clock at 6. Over Evans. Durant, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Prince. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lobbed up there for Durant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 20 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the paint. The pass to Murray. Now Portis. Durant finds Portis. Levine wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Levine's got 19 points.
You simply have to account for him on the perimeter no matter what. Levine with the beautiful catch and shoot.
Evans outside. Pass to Westbrook. We've seen, Doris, the NBA take a very active role in growing the game internationally. Talk about some of the specifics you've seen in that regard.
Well, I think you have a great leader at the top in Adam Silver who understands that the game is growing on an international stage. It's becoming increasingly popular. And so you see NBA teams going over and playing regular season games in different countries. That's one particular way. Then you have the NBA Cares initiative, which when those teams are over there, they can go out and build basketball academies. NBA in Africa is a once-a-year trip, and they bring 2 teams of NBA players. Think about some of the players off of that continent where they have turned into legit stars. So I think it's important that the game continue to develop, and I love that the NBA considers it part of their responsibility.
Prince and Durant sends it back. Murray outside. To the inside. Sabonis with the steal. Levine against Evans. Pass to Sabonis. To halt the run, and the layup is good.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Levine against Westbrook. Levine kicks to Murray. Back to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. And here is Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Sabonis. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Levine against Evans. Pass to Sabonis. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad. And Doris make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting. But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch it.
Here's Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line, Bulls. At the line,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and dones?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
Indiana foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his second personal foul. Shooter, Chicago.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Evans outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Murray against Westbrook. Here's Murray up on top over Westbrook. Murray, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Bogdanovich passes to Westbrook. Off target at the rim. Levine kicks to Murray. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We expect big games for you. How do you put together 4 quarters of excellence like tonight?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Yeah, you set the tone tonight and got the win. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.